Welcome back to Chasing Trophies. What an incredible semi-final between England and Argentina, man. Oh my God. The final whistle was Argentina 2, England 1, but there was so much drama. The first half was a cagey one. It was an aggressive one. Fouls har jagah ho ja rahe the, tackles aa rahe the, they're flying in everywhere. It was a very heated game in the first half. Second half, things calmed down a bit. There was no clear-cut chances in the first half, but second half, England started, creating some chances, and Thomas Tuchel went with Morgan Rogers on the right flank. He dropped Saka and Madueke, and that was a surprising move, but it was working for England. Morgan Rogers on the flank, a beautiful ball in for Gordon, and Gordon giving England the lead 1-0, and England. It looked like we're going into the finals. To be very honest with you, I thought they were the better team up until that point. I thought they were slightly better, even though they didn't have the most of the possession. But whenever they had possession, they were in Argentina's half. Whereas I felt Argentina पहले half में उतना नहीं attack कर रहे थे इंग्लैंड के बॉक्स को. लेकिन भाई गोल के बाद पता नहीं कौन सा जिन चढ़ गया. Argentina did it again, man. They did it against Egypt, they did it against Switzerland, against Cape Verde, and now they've done it against England. They just lifted the game. Every second ball was a touch from Lionel Messi. He just wanted the ball. He took the ball, and it was a one-man show. Unbelievable, man. This guy was so good, and it was coming. The build-up, it kept going on and go on. They kept flooding the box, Argentina. Pickford made some fantastic saves, and it still felt like, oh man, this is going to be England's night. Pickford is making saves and stuff, and England will hang on. But then Tuchel made some negative substitutions. He brought in Dan Burn. He brought in defense. I understood why he did it, to protect the lead, but when Argentina were bombarding your box like that, at that time you need to get out of there. You need to stop that suffocation and try and attack. And England were doing well up until the 70th minute. I don't know what happened after that goal. After England's goal, they never looked to attack, and that cost them. Lionel Messi, man, he was incredible. The first goal, he gave the pass, and it was Enzo Fernandez. This goal goes credit to Enzo Fernandez. What a beautiful strike. Absolute clutch. In the 86th minute, I think, a beautiful strike to the bottom left, or like the middle left of the goal. Pickford had no chance. It was going in the corner, and it was a beautiful goal from Enzo Fernandez. He did his traditional celebration, and Argentina were alive again. Ek goal ki baat thi. They made it 1-1, and it looked like we're going to extra time. But Argentina kept pressing. They kept going forward. They kept flooding bodies into the box. They kept flooding balls into the box, and then it was Lionel Messi. I think he took the short corner. The ball came back, and then he went and retrieved the ball, and then he went down the byline and crossed it with his right foot on a plate for Lautaro Martinez, who headed it in. A beautiful work goal, and that was the magic of Messi, man. Jahan pe situation itna tense tha, jahan pe shayad extra time inevitable tha, he went and took the game by the scruff of the neck on his own at the age of 39 and made sure that he changed it in Argentina's favor. And that's what happened. Argentina went 2-1 in the 90th or 91st minute in stoppage time. They just had to play another 8-9 minutes. They still had to play 8-9 minutes. There was a lot of time added, I think total 11-12 minutes with stoppages. But England didn't have a sniff. They tried to change it around. They got Ivan Toney. They got, I think some other striker came on as well. Dan Burn was playing off front, but it didn't work out for England. And it was the magic of Messi once again in this World Cup. And Argentina are now back-to-back finalists of the World Cup. And Messi might win another World Cup. Man, that's a 50-50 chance against Spain. That's going to be a great game. But England ka yaar disappointing ye cheez tha ki like aap match jeet rahe the, and then you just went so negative. And the thing is, the whole press and all their fan base was talking about Southgate being a negative football coach. He doesn't allow their players to express their freedom. They have Bellingham, they have Kane, they have this guy Saka, and all of them. You should give them the freedom. Watch how England will play, and Tuchel will do that for them. Tuchel came and he did that in the first game against Croatia. चलो ठीक है, Croatia मैं मानता हूँ England बहुत अच्छा फुटबॉल खेले, and I was also very impressed with the way England played. उसके बाद यार Mexico, चलो ठीक है 10 men था मगर defensive था. I understand, okay, it's Mexico, you're down to 10 men, is the altitude and everything. Well done, England. That's a fantastic result. You played negative because you had to, no problem. You had to play a bit defensive. I won't even say negative. You're playing 10 men. Okay, fine. But against Norway, again, he took off Declan Rice. Another problem is Declan Rice. I think he's getting exhausted, bro. I don't think he's being able to last. He's not maybe 100% fit. Saka is also not 100% fit. Declan Rice came off, and there's a clear, again, vacuum in the game. Norway was dominating, but England somehow, Bellingham they got it through, and Norway didn't punish them. यहाँ पे अर्जेंटीना पनिश करती ना, आप 85 मिनट्स के लिए 1-0 लीड करे, लेकिन अगर आप ऑपोजिशन को प्रेस नहीं करेंगे गोल के बाद, पर ऑपोजिशन मतलब दिमाग खा गई आपकी. एंड अर्जेंटीना, यू नो, they're like a rash, they keep going quickly, they'll recover the ball fast, they keep flooding players into the box. उन लोग balls डालते जाएंगे until there is a result. And yes, sometimes you get away with it, but like in football, you have to understand, you have to give yourself the best chance to win the game. And England didn't do that in the last 15 minutes. They became too defensive. They allowed so much space for Argentina. Messi, like, you know, he was being double teamed. He didn't have enough space. He had no space in the first half. I barely saw Messi get into good positions. But in the second half, particularly in the last 20 minutes, he got into every position possible. And he put in delicious balls into the box, delicious passes into the box. There was another chance that he created. I think it was McAllister के लिए. McAllister could have put that away, but Pickford did a brilliant save. मगर कितना करेंगे ना Pickford भी. Pickford की तो गलती नहीं थी. He couldn't do much for those kind of challenges. I mean, those kind of chances, like they were put away beautifully from Argentina. That strike from Enzo, man, from outside the box, clutch, left corner, bro, absolute clutch. That was too good from him. And Argentina, like I said, now they're in the final against Spain. It's going to be Lamine Yamal, the future of Barcelona, the present of Barcelona, versus the past of Barcelona, Messi, the passing of the baton kind of situation. It's going to be an incredible game of football. Spain are a team who like to possess the ball and who will pass it on. Argentina are a team who wake up in the final half of the game or the final quarter of the game. After the second hydration, Argentina is a different team altogether. पहले hydration से लेके तक last hydration तक उन लोग chill करते, पर last hydration के बाद अर्जेंटीना एकदम से पता नहीं क्या डाल देते उन लोग के पानी वानी में, खतरनाक आ जाते, man. They're so aggressive, bro, and like so you see that, like, you know, that belief over there. And another thing I want to say, Argentina had that mentality. You could clearly see that, you know, they're not going to give up. You didn't see them panicking. They just kept going, right? England, you could see they were panicking 1-0 up. That is the difference between a world champion team and a team that is nervous, right? And that's exactly what we saw today. Argentina have won the World Cup already. They know what it takes to get through across the line, and they didn't give up. Argentina haven't played the best football in this World Cup. They haven't played like France or Spain. You know, I would say to a certain extent, even Morocco were impressive at a certain time. Lekin Argentina know how to get the job done, and they have that mentality, they have that character which England was missing. We talk about Kane, Bellingham and stuff, but when it counts, that's what is required. It's all well doing it good against Mexico, Norway, hats off to them for that, but then against Argentina, that's where you need the players to step up. If you want to be world champions, you got to step up against Messi in Argentina, and you did to a certain extent. But then I think the manager got it absolutely wrong. Like, you know, taking off the players like that at that time, bringing on extra defenders, making the tactics that defensive, parking the bus. It just didn't work out for England, and unfortunately, their campaign comes to an end for them. They will play the third place against France, but Argentina are setting up a feisty final against Spain. Make sure you're hitting the like button, subscribe button. Do please comment on the video, and we're close to, I think, 200 odd subscribers away from 1,000. So please get us to 1,000 subs as soon as possible. Faz Bhai, Mogs Bhai, and the whole team is working as hard as possible. So do get us over there. And yeah, it was a great game of football. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and hopefully we get a fascinating final as well, and hopefully an entertaining third place game too. So take care, guys, and see you soon. Bye bye.